Father God, Lord Yeshua, Holy Spirit, please guide me through this. Please give me the words I need to say. Please allow whoever needs to hear it to come across the video. Please forgive me for my wrong actions, my wrong words, my wrong attitudes. And please help me to forgive those that have done me wrong in ways that I have yet to find out, because I already know certain things are really going to be hard to deal with. But I know with you and the willingness to want to overcome it, I can. Please help me with the information you just gave me on how to deliver it, and only say what you want to be said. In Yeshua's special holy name, I ask and pray, amen. Alright, so there's a church. There's somebody named Brandon. There is blackmail. Somebody's broke because of the blackmail. And the person who paid the blackmail is still getting ratted out by the person who took the money for the blackmail. If they haven't already done it, they are doing it soon. There's definitely a woman who can sing that's very significant. I feel like her name's Tamara. Someone said talk to you later, and well, later's never coming, because they're not coming back, or they're not here anymore. Arizona is significant. Someone's name is Jazz, or Jasmine. FTW. Somebody's definitely in that mode right now. Joplin, Missouri. DK. Delk. Someone's last name is Delk. Members. Someone's last name is Hall. Somebody's really tall. Someone's last name is Walls, or Wall. Someone's a jazz player, or jazz musician. Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, Katie, Timu, TMZ, something's going to be really public. Now, I don't know if this church is involved, like, as a whole, or if it's just like one person at the church. R. The number 2. So February could be significant, or somebody's a life path 2. someone could have trusted somebody like, actually, I don't know if it's their mom that's in the church or if it's just some lady that they like viewed it like a mother figure, but they trusted this woman. Or I know, actually, it might be the other way around. This person could have been blackmailing the woman. But whoever was doing the blackmail, they were recording the conversations between the two of them, and then got what they needed to get or whatever. And now the recordings are being given to the authorities. And what's funny to me is because I feel like the person that's going down or getting in trouble for the recordings, they've done this to people too. So it's like, why didn't you? The fact that you've done this to people and you didn't think about it, it could be done to you. That's arrogance at its finest. Someone's name is RJ. Someone's name is Ara. Poll. Somebody could have taken a poll. Or somebody pulled out just in time, or I think definitely there's something really heinous that either this church as a whole has to hide, or it's just this one member in the church. But there's blood. There's blood on somebody's hands. Someone's name is Philip. William. Something that's raw and uncut. Hey, take that how it resonates. Yellow pages. Psychic. Or psycho. Tell you how it resonates. Somebody wanted to expose someone else's flaws, and their flaws got exposed. Or they're being exposed now. HR. Someone's lost their job, or they're about to lose their job. Again, 64. Someone's born in 1964 or 64 years old. Definitely a guy. Someone's name is Guy. Yeah, that's the one I got. Someone's name is Guy. Gunther. Gaither. So maybe Bill and Gloria Gaither significant. Since I've been talking about a church. Kelly. Someone's name is Kelly. Could be first or last. Fellow. I mean, all I have is fellow, but I got fellowship when I said fellow, so something about fellowship or the lack thereof. Somebody played a lot of games and treated somebody like they were a toy, like they didn't matter. Forget what it means when you're right ears ringing, but that's the second time I've heard ringing in my right ear since I started this. THC, somebody smokes a lot of pot. Prop, somebody's either a stage actor or somebody propositioned somebody, got him to agree to something they would now wish they hadn't done or gotten involved in. Rope, so somebody could have tied somebody up with a rope, or somebody could have done something to themselves with the rope and they were found hanging. But I feel like if that, I kind of feel like that's not though. I feel like it was staged. And this church member is they know the truth behind it because they were there. Someone's fake as fuck. Someone's been pretending to be an angel and they're really a demon. Someone's going to try and pull a Lazarus. Somebody left you for dead and then turned around and told everybody that you left them for dead. And played victim, and now they're being exposed for being the villain. Something about some kind of chemical, or somebody's got a chemical dependency. Ted. Either someone's name is Ted, or Teddy, or Theodore, or Theodora. Apollo. Apollo 13, because I have it here, and I have 13 like in the dice. So Apollo 13 for some reason is here. The space program, or doll. The last name Polk could be significant, like the President Polk. Somebody's addicted to painkillers. Somebody is trying to check your temperature because they don't want to get their ass beat or get chewed out if they come talk to you. Somebody's got to realize that not everybody's like them. Because this person's basically judging what you would do based upon what they would do. And, well, you and this person ain't the same. They're petty as fuck and you're not. Somebody is poking the bear, though. But if that's what it takes to get the bear to show its face, well then, poke, 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 poke. Yelp. Something about Yelp.com. Washington State. Something either is or was a hoax. Somebody created a whole illusion just to get revenge on somebody. And now, not only are they broke because of what they've done, they're also about to go to jail. Your dad is not your dad. Someone's about to need a padded cell. And they've done it to themselves. It's the backfire of all the spell work and black magic they got themselves into. They wanted someone else to go crazy, and the backfire is they're going crazy. Lucas. Someone's name is Molly. Psalms 1:3. Somebody tried to stop somebody in their season. Like, Psalms 1:3 talks about whatever, when it's your season, no one can mess with you. Everything you do will prosper in that season, just because it's your season. And somebody really tried to take somebody out or take somebody down when it was their season to prosper. You are your own karma because you choose to stay with the karmic. What's funny is the whole reason why they chose to stay with the karmic is to keep that karmic's mouth shut, and they've told everything and actually got more. We got more fuel for the fire and more evidence to certify the takedown. Like somebody thought this out because they got basically tricked somebody into staying with them. And they didn't never wanted to be with them anyways. Like, they just wanted to keep them either from being happy, or they just wanted to keep them so that they can get the evidence to turn them in and have them dealt with. Air sign. So it could be an air sign that tricked somebody and had a well thought out plan, or it's an air sign that did it. I'm really getting Aquarius. Through you studying me, I learned you. Talk about a backfire. The Year of the Rat. That came out earlier in the last reading. 1972, 1984, 1996, 2008, and 2020. Read Psalms 18. I'll read it here in a second, but it's a psalm of being delivered from your enemies. So whoever this is that's ratting somebody out or blackmailed somebody and then it's still ratting them out, they were one of your enemies too, but they were an enemy of this person. They just choose that person to fuck you over, and now that that's been done, or they know that whatever they were doing to you can't work, or they've done as much as they can do to you. Now they're turning their attacks to the person who helped them out, which would be someone who else. They're both tied to you. I feel like you dated one of them and one of them's a family member, but it doesn't have to be. But either one or both of them hired a hitman to take you out, and now they're going to go down before it. I know you're corrupt. Oh, something came out about 3 sisters and a death. So it's exposure season. I know your karmic is behind the spiritual warfare, and heads or tails, I don't care, surprise me. So you're not the first person that this has been done to by these people. They do it all the time, and they will do it. They'll get into a relationship with a man or a woman and get what they need out of them and get what they can out of them, and then they disappear, ghost, and then create this whole smear campaign or this whole like illusion that this person is a horrible, awful person when really it's them. And that's what they did to you, and well, you had God on your side, and now you were the final test for this person. Like, God's put you in this person's life to test this person to see if they would do right by you, or if they would just do the same thing to you that they've done to everybody else, and well, they failed. So now it's it's time for them to pay the piper. And the piper is the same thing being done to them that they did to you, and countless others. Oh yeah, Psalms 118. Yeah, I probably won't read all of it because it's like really long. I will love thee, O Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer. My God, my strength, in whom I will trust, my buckler and the horn of my salvation and my high tower. I will call upon the Lord who is worthy to be praised, so shall I be saved from mine enemies. The sorrows of death compass me, and the floods of ungodly men made me afraid. The sorrows of hell compassed me about. The snares of death prevented me. In my distress, I called upon the Lord and cried unto my God. He heard my voice out of his temple, and my cry came before him, even into his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled, and foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken, because he was wroth. There went up a smoke out of the nostrils, and fire out of his mouth. Devoured coals were kindled by it. He bowed at the heavens and came down, and darkness was underneath his feet. And he rode upon a cherub and did fly. He did fly upon the wings of the wind. He made darkness his secret place. His pavilion round about him were dark waters and thick clouds of the sky. At the brightness that was before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the highest gave his voice. Hailstones and coals of fire. He sent out his arrows and scattered them, and he shot out lightnings and discomfort. I hate when words are split between two lines. Discomforted. I think it's discomforted them. Then the channels of waters were seen, and the foundations of the world were discovered. At thy rebuke, O Lord, at the blast of the breath of thy nostrils, he sent from above, he took me, he drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, and from them which hated me, for they were too strong for me. They prevented me in the day of my challenge, in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my stay. He brought me forth also into a large place. He delivered me, because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me. For I have kept the ways of the Lord, and have not wickedly departed from my God. For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me. I was also upright before him, and I kept myself from mine iniquity. Therefore hath the Lord recompensed me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands in his eyesight. With the merciful thou wilt shew thyself merciful. With an upright man thou wilt shew thyself upright. With the pure thou wilt shew thyself pure, and with the forward thou wilt shew thyself forward. Froward, I guess. Yeah, God's not only delivering you from your enemies, he's rocking their worlds. And another part of that is, if you want to stay clean and righteous and upright, you got to stay around people that are also on that same mission. You can't hang out with the pigs and expect not to get dirty. Someone's name is Mary. Somebody's born in the year of the pig, too. God is proud of you. Jody, Robert, we got Andrew, October, June 22, February, Wisconsin, Las Vegas, West Virginia, Russia, definitely something about a secret competition. The beach, get a Bible and read it. You Are My King, North Dakota, Liz, and Brandon. What did I say at the very beginning of this reading? Someone's name is Brandon. Oh, look. B. So, oh, and I put it right now. Brandon and Andrew. Well, boys, did somebody go to somebody else's church and I just didn't know it? Or did you start going to his church after you left me on the side of the road, left me for dead, and then told everybody I did it to you? Oh, it is what it is. God's got me and God's got you. So, so let it be written, so let it be done. Did I use these earlier? No, I don't think I did. Tower. The Lovers, which originally is the card of choice. Somebody had a choice and they made the wrong one. The Eight of Cups. Now somebody realizes they made the wrong choice and they want to walk away from that and walk. Maybe that's why they're blackmailing. Maybe they got with somebody so that they could screw them over, and now they're walking away and getting this person caught up, and then coming. I feel like they're coming to you and going to tell you what they did and why they did it. Somebody was helping you out. No, I don't think you. I mean, obviously you didn't know it. But somebody was helping you out, and that's why things played out the way they did. They got into a relationship with somebody just to help you out. They got close to him in order to get evidence on him. And now that they've got what they need, they're walking away. Or that's what happened to you, and it was a loss for your enemies because you didn't do or you hadn't done whatever you were being accused of. Justice, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Tower. Someone is definitely going through a tower. If they're not already, it's about to hit. And they know it too, and they're stressed out about it. someone knows what was done to them already, but it's too late because by the time they figured it out, what had been done had been done. And King of Swords and the Page of Swords. Yeah, by the time somebody realized what was being done to them, they'd already talked too much shit, had too many people talking shit, and someone signed some affidavits and even testified in court and perjured themselves. Now they want to say the devil made me do it, or my addictions made me do it. Or there's a Capricorn and a Scorpio that's about to rise above all this, come out on top. And there's a man and a woman that's getting blown out of that tower. Break every chain, break every chain. Someone's about to break every chain and be reborn. While this little Knight of Wands that wanted to go around and passionately turn a community against someone, now they're carrying all the burdens of doing that. Could be a Sagittarius or a Scorpio. There's definitely a Scorpio that's burdened, or somebody's burdened because they know a Scorpio knows the truth. But Scorpio came out 3 times, like back. Well, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Scorpio, like right in a row. So there could be a Sagittarius and a Scorpio that work together to kill the hope of somebody else, and it backfired. Aquarius and a Capricorn are here pretty strong too. Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Aquarius, Pisces, Virgo. There is somebody who looks older, like way older than what they are. Could possibly have like really bad teeth. Their eyes, they have like a lazy eye. This person, they got the knife in their hand. They're ready to stab somebody. I mean, it could be just metaphorically, but it could be literal too. And there's a friend of yours that wants to apologize for getting mixed up with this group. I mean, clearly they're not that great of a friend if they got mixed up in this group, but I don't think they really honestly knew what the extent of what they were getting involved in when they got involved in. I just heard Pale Gale. I don't know what that means, but Pale Gale. Somebody's making progress, or you are. You're getting really close to your goal. Somebody likes cheetah print. High Priestess. Yeah, somebody doesn't know their own power, or somebody doesn't know how truly blessed or gifted they really are. Somebody solved their own case and doesn't even know it. Somebody is not transgendered, but they do like wear makeup and like cross dress or whatever. But I just heard there's gonna be. I mean, you're gonna know why that was a part of all this when really soon. There was a purpose behind that, and you're gonna know what it is really soon. And either a blessing is coming through that, or the blessing was the fact that you did it. I don't know. Or because you did it, you saved somebody's life, or you saved your own life. I don't know. Again, someone's name starts with an H. Someone could be born in 1992, be 29 years old. We also have 32, and October 2nd, October 9th, October 11th. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's working really, really hard, or someone's hard work is about to pay off. The fact that you didn't give up, you didn't quit, you stayed dedicated, and you stuck to what you believed God was telling you to do, you're about to be rewarded. Someone's born in 1989, someone's born in 1982. I said this in a reading like a long time ago, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell or not, but like right there, it looks like a little demonic bull. Technically, this is a Virgo card, but that always reminds me of Taurus. So there could be a Taurus that's significant, or a Taurus that's born in 1989 or 1982. The year 2018 could be significant, or someone's 18 years old. There's Taurus again, and Scorpio. Someone's really sad that you're getting blessed, or somebody's really sad because God favors you. And I think it's because they came up against you, thinking you weren't shit, or thinking that you were beneath them, and God's shown them otherwise. And it's because, yeah, with the High Priestess and the Hierophant being right here, that's like the divine, like the divine, like divine feminine, divine masculine, like of the deck. Like it's the perfect couple. I mean, it's even higher than the Emperor Empress. But this person and you have the same power, the same gift, the same abilities, except you respected yours and you didn't let it go to your head, or you didn't use it to hurt people. This other person did. And they thought they could keep that secret, and you exposed it, and that's one of the reasons why they hate you. And try to cause all these endings for you. But now, because nothing ended for you, or you're still alive, this person's really confused and really uncertain about what's going to happen to them. Three of Cups, because celebration's coming for you. And challenges are coming for them. 1973 is significant. So is 1978 and 72. Someone's 37, someone's 38, someone's 32. There's 3 people that were in on this plot, this scam, this conspiracy. 3 of them. Out of the 3, only one of them still, like, secret. The other 2 have already been, like, exposed. And that might have been something that you did without knowing, or you just haven't been told that these people have been outed yet. But one of their names definitely starts with an R. First, middle, or last, because there's an R on this moon right here. You guys can't see it, but right there's an R. Something about like feathers are significant for some reason. Or if you're finding if you're finding feathers like out and about, like especially when there really shouldn't be, you're at a place where there shouldn't be feathers, that means your angels are with you. But the alarm has definitely been sounded on 2 of these people. And maybe the 2 of them are going to come together and sell out the final person. Sounds like a confirmation. Somebody's 42. Somebody's coming in to offer you some love. It could be romantic, but it also could just be a platonic, someone who wants to mentor you or be a guide, or they want you to mentor them. Check out how it resonates. But it's definitely someone who admires and respects you. And it's fated that it's a fated partnership, whether, like I said, business, romance, or just a platonic friendship. But it's someone who it was written in the stars before you were even born. This connection, whatever it is, it's coming, and they definitely are going to offer true, genuine support. Like, this person's not going to be fake to you. They really, what they say is what they mean, and they're going to do what they tell you they're going to do. They're actually going to be there for you after so long of having so many people in your life that just wanted to stick it to you for no reason. August 11th, June 2nd, June 18th, February 18th, yeah. Someone's 56 or 65, 52. But everyone that was a part of the situation was being tested. Everybody. And now it's time to pass out the report cards. Something about 2015, or there could be a 15-year-old involved. Mount Everest. This was like your metaphorical Mount Everest. You probably felt like you were never going to get to the top. You and somebody were like oil and water. You just didn't mix. They were just really good at pretending to like you. Dancing in the street. You're about to be when you when you get this news. Salad fork in the road. The Brady Bunch and paperback edition. someone's name could be Brady. You're definitely a different person now than you were before this all happened. But that, I mean, it was meant to do that. You're better and you're stronger now than you were before, and I'm sure that's not doesn't seem like much of a prize when you're still processing what you went through. But yeah, truly it is. You might even write a book about this, or you're meant to write a book or be an author. But someone's gonna write this story. If not, I mean, if someone's gonna do it, why not you? You're the one that lived it. That's staring me in the face. Trust no one, they were all involved. Nothing is yet set in stone, but it was in the reverse, so I feel like something is set in stone, and it's the mutable moon. So the mutable signs are Pisces, Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius. So there's definitely something set in stone between you and one of those signs, or you are one of those signs. Okay. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. And don't let pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. There's a Leo who let pride get in the way. For sure. And there's an Aquarius who I think may have learned their lesson. And nothing will come of the situation. Void Aquarius moon. Maybe there was a connection between you and someone. I'm going to say an Aquarius because that's why that's what triggered or set this what I'm about to say into motion. But maybe you actually had like a thing with an Aquarius or any sign, and it never got off the ground. And maybe you guys messed around. Maybe you guys were like close friends, or but you always wanted more, and this person just wasn't. Even though that they would seem like they were interested, or maybe you guys did have sex or something, like, and it was like not just a one-time thing. It was over several different occasions, but they just would never take you seriously, or so like they didn't want anybody to know about it, or but that was the whole purpose. Like, it wasn't meant to go any further than that, because you were meant to teach this person how to love and how to or you were the catalyst to put this person through an ego death, and now the purpose of the two of you guys being in each other's lives is over. So nothing more will come in the situation. Look at the bigger picture. Just because someone's not meant to be in your life, just because somebody's a seasonal person, doesn't mean that they didn't give you one of the greatest blessings of your entire life. I mean, there's been several times when I've like had one conversation with somebody, maybe never even knew their name, but that person just stands in my mind. Like I'll all the time, I'll like, for no reason at all, just Think about that. And there's 3 times now when I was in a situation to where like a homeless person or just some random person came up to me and said what they needed to say and then disappeared as if they were an angel, uh, and what they said is what I needed right at that moment, and I never saw them again. So it's like people, it's not about how much time you spend with somebody, it's the quality or the authenticity of the time that you guys spent together. If it's real, then it lasts forever. If it's fake, then it doesn't matter if you spend 20 years with somebody. You, it it doesn't matter. Like, you and your loved ones are safe. Could be safe from a cancer, or you could be a cancer and you're being told that you're safe. But there's definitely a cancer out here that's a fool or a joker. Somebody has a gambling addiction. And somebody's got a new beginning. Like, God's about to give you back the years of the cankerworms and the lotus soul. I feel like everything's being woven together in a way to where you're just gonna like be like transported or like planted where you should have been all along, like just instantly. It's like you're being tested with all these different tests and all these frustrating, like what seems to be setbacks, but really they're set ups to put you exactly where you need to be and where you should have been had you not had to go through all this BS. And one of those setbacks or setups is the loving relationship that you always desired and always deserved with the King of Swords, or you are a King of Swords. King of Swords is associated with Capricorn and Aquarius. So either you are a Capricorn or Aquarius masculine, or you're destined to be with one. 8 of Wands, and they could be contacting you very, very, very soon. Or traveling to you. Or serendipity is going to take into place, and you guys are going to just be bump right into each other. 7 of Pentacles, and you also have a financial harvest or financial blessing that's right around the corner as well, and it's a big one. It's something you might have supposed to have gotten this in 2017, or somebody who was predominant in your life in 2017 is the one giving it to you. Or someone's born in 1978, 1972, or 1982. All right, did I say 87? 87's there too. You're the wounded healer, but you're about to be completely restored and healed, and you're going to be able to fully step into your destiny and your purpose, and you're a water walker. You're about to walk on water. Someone is born in 1979, 1997, or 1998 or 89. Five of Pentacles. Somebody was so jealous of you that they wanted you broke, busted, and disgusted just because they wanted to be you. And since they couldn't have your destiny, they didn't want you to have it either. But for whoever this is for, this is the year of destiny. 2025 is, this is the year. Okay. Woohoo! A new beginning in love, and 8 of Pentacles, which is, again, your hard work's paying off. And then 2018 again. You could be coming back together with somebody you were separated from in 2018 or 2017. Finding out that that was your divine counterpart all along. It just, either one or both of you weren't ready at that time. But you put in the work. You did the work. You didn't try to cheat. You didn't try to get the shortcuts. You didn't try to find, a get out of jail free card. You went through the fire, and because of the grace of God, you got through it without being burned. Love you guys. See you in the next one.